Welcome to another episode of the Goal Getter Podcast. I'm your host, Erica Martin, marketing expert and social media guru. Thank you guys for joining again. Today, let's talk about marketing for your business. Marketing a business, whether it's traditional marketing, social media marketing, it is hard. It is hard to do. I understand that. I work with hundreds of businesses. I work with practitioners that are growing their business, and I can tell them exactly, here are the steps you need to do to grow your business. But when I have to turn around and do this for myself, it is challenging. It is hard. I can't step away to that 30,000 foot range to say, okay, Erica Martin Company, what do I need to grow? What do I need to promote what I'm doing, talk about all the things, create the content? It's hard. So I feel you as a business owner. We're doing so many things. We are trying to run our business. We are trying to just grow. And now we have to use marketing to do that. So here are a few things that I have done in my own business to try to help get past this growth. I am the queen of creating multiple social media plans, marketing plans, and that's not necessarily a good thing. But as a marketer, I understand the benefit of it. So I'm constantly looking at what can I do to tweak? How can I make this work? So what I have done is I have some tools you can check out in the show notes. I have tools you can use to really streamline your business. In the end of all of social media, all of this craziness, in the very end, a marketer's job, which as a business owner, you are now a marketer. You get to wear that hat too. A marketer's job is to figure out a customer's problem. So I'll say that again. A marketer's job is to figure out a customer's problem. So if your customer has a problem, how do we figure that out for them? How do we create that clarity? How do we create, here is what you need to do to grow your business? So let's talk about the first thing. Here's step one. First of all, I want you to take a piece of paper and I want you to draw two lines. So you have three separate columns, 2 lines, 3 columns. And I want you to put that aside. Step one. Step two, I want you to take another piece of paper and I want you to write down every single problem your customer has. Not the solution, not your product, but their problem. Put yourself in their shoes. If you don't know your problems, look on Facebook groups. Start doing some market research. Figure out what their problems are. Let's say you have let's say you're selling AirPods, right? If you're selling AirPods, list all the problems that your customers have that your AirPods can resolve. They have a problem. What can your AirPods do for them? List all the problems. If you're a service, let's say you're a health coach, what problems do your customers or future clients, what do they have? Write them down. And I want to see like 20, 30 problems here, okay? If you can't, that's totally fine, but get as many problems as you can out. Okay, so take that piece of paper, set it aside. Go back to the piece of paper with the 3 columns. Here's what we're going to do. We are now going to write out content. And I have a guide for this. You can check out my show notes. I will have a link in there. I have a guide for this, but if you want to do the easy way, this is great. So in those 3 columns, I want you to put educate, inspire, and engage at the very top. Those are the 3 things I want you to do. And then under educate, I want you to take your list of problems and write down, let's say take the first problem, and I want you to write, how can you educate people on that problem? And then go down the path. So education, take your problems. Let's say their problem is they can't lose weight. How can you educate them to lose weight? The next column, let's go with that first thing. We'll go right across all 3 columns. If the problem is losing weight, on the second column, let's say inspire. So how can we inspire them to lose weight? Can we show before and after pictures of ourselves or our clients or whomever like a before of your plate and an after of your plate. Put that in that column related to their problem. And then engage. How can we get them to engage based on their problem? This could be creating a guide, creating something that can help them as a tool that could solve their problem. Now we write all of those out per problem. You're going to go in all 3 buckets. So you're going to have all these problems. You're going to have educational content. You're going to have inspirational, and then you are going to have engagement. Now you're going to take that, and that's your social media plan. So if your content is engaging, for example, if it's engagement, your content is going to, let's say so we're still talking about health. We're talking about weight loss. We're going to educate them on weight loss. When we're creating content, we're going to say, if you struggle to lose weight, here are 2 things or 3 things you can do to get you on the right track. And maybe the 3 things are, what does your plate look like? And second thing is movement. The third thing could be working with you. So you want to talk to them about their problem, but in an educational way. And then we want to inspire. Talk to them about their problem in an inspiring way. How can you inspire them to grow? How can you inspire them to be the better person? And then engagement. We want them to engage. How can we can even do something like drop an emoji if you struggle with this, drop an emoji or something. So there's many different things. Now, this is your content plan for the week. I want you to educate, inspire, and engage through the week. Those are 3 pieces of content we just figured out. So you should have months and months and months of content. I want you to talk about 1 problem per week. If you want to do more than 3 pieces of content, I don't care. It's up to you. I wouldn't do more than 1 piece of content a day because it's going to compete with each other. Unless you are on TikTok or Pinterest, that's a little bit different. But I just wrote out your plan for you. We just created that in like 5 minutes. So a little bit of clarity. We're going to go a little further on this topic in the podcast, but thank you guys for joining today, and I will see you soon. Have a good day.